Alright, good morning YouTube, good morning everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. Happy Friday. It is December 27th. I hope you guys all had a fantastic holiday if you celebrate it. Hope you guys got to see some family, some friends, some loved ones. We are going to trade some futures today, nothing new there. Keeping an eye on crude today. So I have a supply zone. So if I'm looking at crude on a daily time frame, the first thing I see is we're not trending right now in crude. We're very range bound. Even if we look this far, very range bound. But even if we just look at the recent few days. Now guys, if we're intraday trading and we're not swing trading, only the past 5 to 10 days really matter, in the sense that that's what's going to determine our intraday trend. Now all of these buyers, whenever we break a previous day high, got rejected. Broke a previous day high, got rejected. Broke a previous day high, got rejected. So two setups I'm looking for on crude today are going to be, well, first off, we have a 1 hour supply zone, and that's right over here, and we rejected it. Well, if we don't count the zone, 2 times, so I'm looking for that third rejection. If we do count the zone, that's 3 times. And ideally, even looking back to the left, this was an area of interest. So sellers have really been trying to hold this area. So I'm going to be using Bookmap to see if I could find a good entry point. Now Bookmap has a strong level at 70.59, and something I do want to mention though is, let's see, 59. So we'll see if we could start a trade there. Previous day lows down here. Something I was looking for was to see if we could get a double break on crude. Now what I wanted on ES this morning, guys, was I wanted a double break on ES. Originally I wanted a break to the downside to take out the sell side liquidity, which is previous day low, but we went through that already. We are in this 30-minute, well, we're coming near this 30-minute imbalance. Looks like we wicked it. But remember, guys, if we're looking at our 5-minute on ES here, this candle does not look like we're turning around yet. We would be patient till we get a candle with a longer, lower wick. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Time is it? 9:21. Taking a look at crude, I'm going to add my alert back up here because I don't want to miss it. Good morning, Blackfoot. What's going on? JPJ, what's up? See, that looks like we're going to continue a little on ES to the downside. We do have a bunch of levels to the upside, which again, Bookmap sometimes will act as magnets, right? This is all liquidity. This is unfilled orders in the market. These are resting orders, sell orders because they're above us. Buyers below, sellers above. Yo, I can't believe I'm just figuring out Concentrator's name right now. Somebody in the Discord, YouTube, his name is, it looked like it was Concern Trader, so I was calling him Concern Trader, and that's my apologies, but it's Conson Trader. I find that so clever. Very clever. That's funny. I wanted to go by the name The Bored Trader, because I feel like in trading we really shouldn't be that like jumpy. We should really be sort of out, and I hate saying bored in trading. Nobody wants to be bored when you do something. Everything you do in life should have some type of excitement, if not joy. But let trading give you the joy that you could maybe only trade 2.5 hours a day, and then have the freedom of not only worrying about the financial freedom, but being able to have the whole day to yourself, be able to take off whatever days you want. I mean, it's pretty nice. But that's why it takes time too, guys. You can't rush it. Cannot rush it. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. I know a bunch of you guys signed up for that my futures, well, oh my goodness. For my futures masterclass, tradingpioneers.net. Go to programs and packages. Wow, it's clicking quick. Use discount code XMAS, XMAS for 50% off. It's going to be an 8-week live program. It's going to be on Saturdays. They will be recorded if you can't make them. So I will send you the recording that weekend, and you can send me any messages or questions regarding it afterwards. But so a bunch of you guys signed up, so very cool. I'm excited to get started with you guys. Get you guys sort of on the same page in the sense of where I find my supply and demand, how I find my entries, confirmations, all this type of stuff. Damn, we missed that entry on gold shorts. Now we had this 30-minute demand zone that worked as support. Now it worked as resistance. So I might look to see if the next 5-minute does want to give us a retest, and I might consider a short on gold here. Good morning, good morning. YouTube guys, don't forget to hit that like button. It is 9:24, December 27th on Friday. And it is cold, man. It is so cold. And what you want to do? Let's see, 30-minute. Definitely not looking like we're going to reverse here. So again, really looking to see if we could pull back a bit. And we could check our footprint chart as well and see. Let's see, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I'm feeling gold's going to continue that run to the downside. So if anybody else is scalping or trying to scalp, I'm not taking this trade myself. I would not enter down here. If you enter down here, a reasonable stop loss would still be that pivot high, because a stop loss has to be where your analysis is incorrect. And my analysis is incorrect if we fail to hit this low one more time and we reverse back above this high. So that's why this short entry right here isn't worth it. If I was able to grab my entry back up here, look how much better even that is. That right there. If I end up stopping out too soon, right? That's still a good risk to reward. Good enough that it's just a small loss if I do take it as a loss. Let's see, got gold on Bookmap over here. Let's check gold on... No, I was going to say what's in play. So let's go to gold. You know, we could look at micro gold on what's in play. Little trick. Alright, seems like it loves its gap fill. Nope, looks like there is no gap on micro gold. I don't know, I'm not going to go by these stats. They do not look consistent. So let's go to our toolbox. Let's go to... Good morning, YouTube. Let me just make sure everything is working. Make sure everybody could hear me. Test, test, test. Good, perfect. Alright. Make this smaller. Okay. Put some regular candles back on. See what I'm saying? It's going to probably continue here. I'm personally not taking an entry down here. I wouldn't do that. And as a mentor, teacher, educator, I usually wouldn't advise people to try to take this short, because guess what? If we fail this low right here and you try to grab a short position, you're gonna be shorting the lows. Even if we do break at this point and then we reverse, again, you're shorting the lows. That's why our best entries on any trade are going to be the pullbacks. Getting short when we're rejecting this broken demand zone. This was support before, it started to become resistance. Once we started to see this wick form, we could have grabbed our short once we were able to break back below again. And again, look how much of a greater entry that would have been. At this point, we wouldn't be freaking out over this pullback versus somebody that's entering on this. They are freaking out on that pullback. 1:47 left. If I had my entry up here, I'm not freaking out. That's plenty of time. Plenty of time. ES continuing lower pre-market. So what I want to see on ES is I want to see, good morning everybody, what's going on? Don't forget to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. We have a 30-minute fair value gap here on ES. Now, I usually don't like to use the Fibonacci tool if it's been from a more recent day, I'll put it on a daily candle, but that's sort of about it. Now, what I want to see on ES is I want to see if it could hold this imbalance range right here. It is still pre-market. NQ sort of has the same situation, but NASDAQ has a demand zone, a 90-minute demand, in an area of interest around key psych level 21,800. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. This is the VIX is pushing higher pre-market, which is helping this drive lower. Could always look at our book map as well on this. I have my alert here on crude because I want to see if crude could push higher to give me an entry. Look at the drop here. I want to see if we have any levels to the downside, levels to the upside. Really not seeing much. We do have a level sitting at point of control 60-60 on the ES. 60-60. Right over here. Not too high up. About 8 to 10 points away. Good morning everybody. Good morning. What up, Bud Fox? What's going on? Siva, what's up? Strong move to the downside pre-market on ES. Wow, look at that. Point of control dropped. Market's open. That's market open right there. 9:30. So let's see what ES wants to give us. Now what I would like to see, it's going to sound a little crazy. I want to see how this 15-minute candle wants to form. And if we could maybe get a double break to the downside, and then look for longs in demand, and target the break to the upside, and target a crazy move, honestly, to the upside if we want to continue. But we're going to have to see. You know, these lower time frames, sort of like the 15-minute, been a bit more bearish. Even the hourly, it's trying to push bearish. But if we zoom out, which that will show us the real trend in the market, we've still been making higher highs, not based off of this high, obviously, but we've been creating demand, which is support, and we've been breaking supplies. So we still have this imbalance, we still have a ways to go. This big move we had right here, this was the FOMC sell-off. So obviously the market can move like that due to some type of news or catalyst. Really looking for crude to come up to this supply zone up here. Let's see, this is ES on book map. There we go. There goes gold. Remember, guys, I said look for gold to continue. It has given us that continuation. Very good. NQ dropping still. I'd like to see another 20 points lower on NQ from here. Let's see. VIX is popping like it's hot. Weighted index is dropping like it's hot. Again, I want to see 21,810. There we go. That's another 10 points. Looking for another 10. Trying to hit this support here on ES. I don't think it's going to hold. There we go. NQ close to that. Good stuff, good stuff. Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. Alright, let's see. There we go. Come on, NASDAQ. A few more points away. Let's pull up NASDAQ on our book map. NAS map. Look at that, 21,800 key psychological level, like I said, and that's in that demand zone. So we're gonna be careful. Look at that, look at that. I'm telling you guys too, if we don't get that demand zone in this 15-minute, oh, come on, give it to us. I was gonna say we could look for the double break, right? So this could be our 15-minute. We'll look for a 15-minute close, which is in 11 minutes. We could look for our opening range, which we'll mark that out with blue. Opening range. I like that the color saves to the next one. So whatever our opening range is, what did I just do? There we go. Boom. There's that demand zone. Nice, nice target there on NASDAQ. Great drop. Great drop. Great selling pressure right now. Look at that. Yo, selling pressure so strong. Bookmap's freaking out. Oh, whoa. Yo, I don't know how I'm going to do this. As it's going to be a lot of volatility coming in. Guys, going forward on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I will be live in the Edgeful YouTube. So Edgeful YouTube on Tuesday, and then Edgeful Discord on Wednesday. In case anybody here in Bullish Bears wants to come over and hang out. In case anybody, yeah. Look at the selling pressure, guys. That's great. And then in case anybody in the Edgeful community wants to come hang out with us. Strength in numbers, I always say. Look at this, guys. NASDAQ going crazy. Oh, I think crude hitting demand? No, what I get an alert for? Oh, no. Opening bell. Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ slide as yields hover near 7-month highs. Yeah, weighted index selling off. AVGO selling off. This is just Bear County right here. This is going to be one of those crazy days, guys. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, pullback city. Whoa, look at this. First off, look at how volatile it looks on the what's it called? On Bookmap. That's pretty crazy. I'm not taking this short because of all of this liquidity down here. If we could start to break it, maybe I would take it, but probably not. It looks so good though to continue, but this could hold us, and I don't want to be trying to short. Yeah, I don't want to be trying to short if it's gonna pop, but this selling pressure looks wild here. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now it's gonna be one of those crazy ass days. Alright, I'm gonna get out right there, a little scalpy poo. That was crazy. That was nuts. I took a little short on NQ there, 2 cons. Got out down at 57. 55. Again, this is an area of interest. I don't like shorting lows. I just don't. Next target though on NASDAQ would be around 21,700, which is another 46 points away. Look at this, it's keep on going. Very nice. Good morning, traders. Currently flying. Cool. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, guys. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go live here on Bullish Bears YouTube Monday and Friday, and you can join our community to get a live streamer every day. I like that NASDAQ, guys. Beautiful. ES at a level of support, though. Major level of support here on ES. VIX is still flying higher, so bearish continuation is expected until proven otherwise. So we're going to be patient because we do have a level of support on ES, but we're just going to wait. Buying pressure was very weak coming out of this zone. We do have a negative 401 on the delta right here. You know, so if we do want to try to reverse, that order is going to feel some pain in the market. I'd consider, I see this buying starting to pick up here. I'd consider a long on ES here with the tight stop loss, but because of the momentum we've had, I'm really not too sure about it. Probably would not worth it. Okay, getting a little bit of something. There we go. Nice. That went crazy. That went crazy. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, well, there's a lot of people stuck in the market here. So a lot of trapped sellers. And then I saw that building up on the delta, and that's what gave me the idea to take the long. I did not take that long. I've only taken that one scalp on NQ so far. Now, I would be careful. I wouldn't be trying to chase longs up here. Look at this strong negative delta. Negative 1,145. That's huge. Let's check the volume footprint. Gotcha, 4-leaf clover. Oh, what'd I do? Skipped it? Alright, let's see. Look at the selling pressure. Good morning, guys. YouTube guys, let me know. No point chasing. They want us to. That's right. That's right. They want us to chase this down. Look at this negative 948 imbalance right there on ES. If we bounce from here again, I would maybe consider a long. But I don't think we are. How's the 5 looking? Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think we're going to bounce from here again. I was starting to try to hold up. Could try it with the tight stop loss, like right at the lows, but we'll see. There we go. Yeah, not too bearish this morning. I don't think buyers are going to be able to hold us. Even though we are at a demand zone, we would have a lot of pain here. When I say pain, I mean a lot of shorts would be squeezed if we push higher at this point. So I'd like to see good buying volume come in on ES here. I am in a light long position, very tight stop loss. Entries 44, exits 42 as a stop loss. Oh, it might stop me out right away, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know, maybe. That's okay if it does. This is crazy risk to reward on this one. Oh, nah, 4.5 to 1, not crazy. Get some candles back up there. I'm in longs on ES, very tight stop loss. It might hit my stop though. Okay, I'm looking for there to be pain in the market here. I'm looking for people to be trying to chase shorts here, and for us to be pulling back on them. Some good buying volume trying to come in. There we go. Here we go, guys. Come on, give me a pump. Nice. I'm in 2 ES contracts right now, long. Look at this, huge. Huge, like I said, where there's pain. Let's see, I'm going to get out of 1 contract. Right there. I'm in just 1 contract now, guys. Great trade. I'm going to actually move my take profit on this one somewhere way higher in case we want to reverse. We might not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to trust. Let's see. How's the 15-minute looking? 15 closes in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I'll be a little patient. I'll keep my stop loss over here at 42. Where is it? 42, yeah. And we'll see if we want to hold this. Because at this point, what would be great is if this could be our opening range, right? And I have my long entry down here, and we get a breakout to the upside. But that would depend on how the 15 closes. If this 15 dumps from here, that's a strong seller. Then we're done. I'm only in 1 ES contract now. I already scaled out of 1. Great taking profit. That's why I always like to trade at least 2 contracts or more if you can, so you could scale out if you have to. Especially if this is a bit of a counter trend trade. I'd like this seller to be underwater, so if we could flip this negative 978, that would be huge. I might even add back into this trade, but if we don't flip it, then there's a good chance sellers are going to drop us again. Look at NASDAQ selling off like crazy too. So that's going to help us sell off on ES. So let's take a look. VIX is pushing higher like crazy. ES is really trying to hold up. But, yeah, concerning level up here. 2 minutes left for the 15 to close. Not bad. I'm still holding the 1 contract. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, everybody. 2 for 2 today so far. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not. It's like, I'm glad the sellers haven't been able to drop us again, but buyers have also been struggling. And And VIX is pushing higher. Yeah, we're going to close this one out. Let's see. Minute 13 left. I'll be a little patient here. Let's wait and see how we react. Stop loss is still at 42. What I'd like to see at this point, we're coming off of a demand zone. I want to see how this 15-minute candle wants to close. If it drops, it's going to stop me out. No more trade on this long. And it's getting there. I almost wanted to stop me out at this point. Like, do something. Come on, do something. That's fine. They could protect my order. That's cool, I guess. But 30 seconds left. I really wanted the 15 to close somewhere like near this purple level, and it's not. It's looking way, way too bearish to hold this. 20 seconds left. It's a very low risk trade right now. Oh, close. Yo, market's just messing with me right now. I had that fire trade on NQ, and it's a little tight about that. Yeah, I'm gonna, say stop out of that long. Nice, nice, nice. That's alright. We took profit on one. We're gonna be patient. It does look like sellers are gonna want to continue this, so we're gonna wait. Looking at crude, guys. Look at crude. That's when I was watching. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. Unless I missed it. But we're possibly looking for a crude short off of this supply zone. Look how strong that level is right there. It's 70, 60. 70, 60. If we could sweep that 70, 60 and find some sellers, I'm going to be taking crude short. Gotta be a little careful because all these dips have been getting bought. ESNQ just sort of chop city right now. Not stressing. I'll maybe set an alert here on NQ. If we get back in here, I'll look for a short position. I really wanted to stay with a long bias on what's it called, ESNQ. So I am just gonna stay patient anyways. I could have kept my stop loss a little wider on that, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, I'm definitely going to be taking crude short here, though. I don't know if we're going to come back to that supply zone, though. I like how the 15's looking on crude right here. So I'm going to take a stab at some crude shorts, and we're going to be a little careful on that, because it's rejecting supply. It gave us a good 15-minute rejection candle. We'd want to see this 15 continue lower. We do have our 15-minute orb, so let's mark that out. Okay, so we got a break to the downside. Crude, let's see, crude. Crude sort of chopping around, trying to find some selling pressure. My issue with crude is it has levels to the upside. So I would worry that we break through this supply zone. So go very light if you are taking a short on crude. Let's see, look at this gold over here coming back into its range. There we go, ES giving us a little something. Damn, went right up to that POC, point of control. Very nice. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. I'll make sure to skip ads for you, just so that pop up on my screen. Damn, ES going crazy, man. That's crazy, dude. I was in longs, and look at this. This was my stop hunt. They saw me. They said, "Hey, Kevin, what are you doing?" That's alright. That's, again, I'm glad I scaled it out of some. Looking for, we're still in crude shorts too. Looking for a big sell bubble like this one to form on crude over here. Really need a good negative delta. Gold's rejecting this broken area again. Remember, guys, I said to watch that area of interest. Look at that. Crude's trying to hold. I'm sort of worried Crude's giving us what gold gave us that one time, where we tried to reject supply, but all the dips kept getting bought. So again, very light if you're taking Crude short. What a strong move to the upside on ES. That's crazy, man. Oh, look at this level of liquidity. 60-60. And is that gap? Where's our gap? Where's our gap? Is this our gap? No, where's our gap? Possible entry on ES on that 1 minute fair value gap we just hit. Let's see. I like there's more sellers than buyers up here, but it's just Crude struggling. I'd sort of rather see it have a double break first and then re-enter. Let's check on ES. Sort of like ES for longs, but I'm gonna have to see. Seller's sort of getting weak here. If we could start to turn around on ES, I'd consider it, but I have to see. Crude chopping around a bit. Yes, chopping around. Everything is just a little inconsistent right now. So no A+ setups means no trades. I'd like to see us take out a double break and hit the 60-55, especially because we have 60-56 as a heavy level on Bookmap. That would look something like this. Nice, 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 nice. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Definitely struggling over here around this point of control. If you are in any longs, scale out, get out into some strength. When we get a good pop, get out into some strength. Get out of a contract, scale out, do whatever you gotta do. I am going to probably stop out of Crude, because that's going nowhere fast. I'd rather keep an eye, though, on ES, because I did take this entry that we see on the screen here. So I want to see if we could at least get up 60-53. Maybe I'll look to get out of a contract. I really wanted to see 60-55. That'd be pretty huge of a move. Okay, minute 54 left. See how we keep struggling, though? Buyers keep coming in, and then seller just whacks it down. Like it ain't even there. Alright, out of Crude, by the way. Out of Crude. And ES also looks like it's trying to fail on us, too. So we're going to wait a sec. Looking at the VIX, we really need to see the VIX push lower. Guys, TradingView added options, which is really cool. We'll go over that in just a minute when we're out of this trade. Really not much to go off of on Bookmap other than this heavy level to the upside. But other than that, we don't really have much support building under us, which makes it difficult to take any longs, in my opinion. 55 seconds left. Really need to see good volume here. How's a 30-minute look? 30 closes in 5 minutes. Hourly closes in 5 minutes too. Pretty huge. 23 seconds left. Yeah, it's not looking good on these longs right now. We're gonna wait. We got 15 seconds left. I'd like to see a strong spike up with volume. It's not looking likely. We see the other time frames all look bearish. That 5 closed very bearish. It's gonna go hit our stop and then probably pop. Alright, yeah, so we're done with that one. Didn't give us a good close we were looking for. We're looking at crude now and gold. Gold also sort of giving us a bit of a rejection off of this broken demand zone. Take a look at crude and gold, see if we have any levels of resistance up here. Look at all these zeros. Look at very low volume up here on gold. Here are the options, by the way, on TradingView. Strategy builder, chain, and volatility. So chain, you know, if you're an options trader, Tesla, and you go look at the options chain, it's pretty cool. Very cool. Very cool. I'll make a video on that soon. Let's see. ES retesting demand right now. It already gave us the breakdown on the 15-minute orb. Let's check out ES. Really looking to see if we find anything. When I say anything, I mean like a heavy level of support or a heavy seller, and we reverse after a heavy seller. Something that tells me that there might be a lot of pain in the market that could help us fuel a move in the opposite direction. Like right here, it's a little bit of a tough to say situation because I'm not sure if we want to hold this demand and push higher, but I also would have trouble going short here because we are coming off of a demand. That was a retest of demand. Okay, let's see. We got crude also trying to reject lower. Could just be patient here, guys, and wait on that 30 to close, see what it wants to give us. It's sort of the 30 that's making me bullish, though. Because if the 30 could give us a nice basing candle, close somewhere like up here, that would be great. Even like right there. We haven't really had anything that like caught my eye yet. Where is it? Icebergs. No more icebergs again? Alright. Like this negative 230 to negative 200. Got some better buying pressure coming in. But we'd really need that 30 to push up, which means this 5-minute has to continue higher. Starting to get a little support under us. Yeah, I'm not confident in anything, any trades here, guys. Come on, ES, come on, anything. It's like, gee, happy Friday. Sellers trying their best to take this lower. Let's see, what do we got? Got anything else going on? Crude finally looks good. We gotta find some setup somewhere. What time is it? No big news. Oh yeah, crude looks real good right here. At 70.40 though, key level 70.40. Yeah, we're gonna be looking for some crude shorts. I'd like a pullback to get an entry though. But that selling pressure is pretty hefty. Might not see a pullback. I mean, a little pullback. Then I'll get right on in. Ah, rip. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Definitely gonna look for this as an entry, but might not get that entry right now. There goes ES dropping. Bookmap lagging away. Yeah, really wanted that entry short. Waiting for crude. ES just dropped like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot right now. NQ too. NQ was a major leader in this, guys. VIX was pushing higher too. Weighted index pushing lower. It's alright, that's alright. Let's see. Look at the selling pressure, man, on crude. That's nuts. 740. If I get 740 as an entry on crude short, that would be great. Where did... Oh, you know what, too? I was looking for crude. A double break on crude. I wanted... This is our 15-minute opening range. I wanted a double break. Break right here to the upside for a short entry. Damn, alright. Bet. Okay, bet crude. I hear you. I see you. An edge full. Okay. Just gotta follow our plans. Follow our plans is what matters. Create our plans, follow our plans. Low-key feeling like gold's looking good, but I'm not gonna chase it. Gonna follow my plan of crude over here. Crazy wick right there. Bookmap again lagging away. What time is it? 10? 10:02? Okay. Let's see. Oh, yo, crude for sure looks good. Alright, let's see. Question is, where are we entering? I said I wanted 70.40 as an entry. I put out some limit orders at 70.40. I don't think we're gonna get it. We have this fair value gap right here, so I would like to see us come back to that as an imbalance. Like, that would be a pretty clean entry. But with the strength of the selling pressure, I don't know if we're gonna pull back. What's ES and NQ doing? Still dropping? Drop to the flow, drop to the flow. Now, alright. I like crude, by the way, on the hourly. Huge, nice hourly wick rejecting supply. Could be creating a new supply zone on the hourly for a real great trend trade. Yeah, see that crude just gonna keep going. We'll wait. I think ES trying to fill that gap. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, look at that. Through demand, strong selling pressure today, dude. Pretty clean. Let's see. Good morning, YouTube, guys. Don't forget that like, hit that subscribe. Go live here Monday and Friday. Let's see. 70-40, 70-41 for a crude short would be ideal. But again, the selling pressure is very strong. We might just continue lower. 3 seconds left. I really hope we pop back up. Damn, ES and NQ dropping. NQ looks good for a potential short for continuation trade. Weighted index pretty weak. Apple selling off. Apple dropping, weighted index dropping. I want to see that next demand zone on NQ. Come on, NQ, give us another strong drop. It's struggling. Why is NQ struggling here? You don't want to struggle, NQ. You wanna go to that demand zone. There we go. Beautiful. 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 Oh, gorgeous. Love it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm in and out there, just like that. Just like that. Wow. Oh, wow. Yo, there's this guy on Instagram. So funny. Probably on TikTok and that other stuff, too. He messages people on Marketplace, and he'll mess with them. He'll be like, hey, could you try this out for me and make sure it works? And then he'll send him a voice message, and he'll be like, oh, wow. It's funny. It's funnier if you see it. That was a nice short, man. What a quick trade. Great exit, great exit. My short target hit. Nice. Pedro was also in a short, and he got out, too. I want to see, do we have any other demand zones down here? Not really. Next target on ES to the downside, 60-14. But look at that, buyer stepped in really quick once we hit that demand zone. And guys, crude oil continuing lower, breaking my heart. Don't you go cruding my heart. Bum, bum, bum. I still have limit orders for crude shorts right there. I'll wait. While we wait, don't forget, Masterclass 50% coupon, guys. That ends the 31st. I might end it a little sooner depending. But use code XMAS, XMAS, to get 50% off Masterclass. It's going to be an 8-week program, all live sessions, hour to an hour and a half each. I'm going to go over everything. Executions. I'm going to go over entry criteria, risk management, ways to help grow your account without the stress of having to make money, different key psychological aspects. So it's going to be real cool. It's going to be a great program. If you don't feel like a program's for you, I do also offer one-on-one coaching. So y'all let me know. Always down to help you guys grow. And this year I might end up getting a little bit busy, hopefully. Working with Benzinga and whatnot. Fun stuff, guys. Let's make 2025 your year, our year, everybody's year. Only room for growth in 2025. let's see. I'm looking at you. What is that? Crude. I'm looking at you, crude. Let's see. Crude. 40. It's just so much stronger to the downside. 69.90 as a potential target to the downside on crude. 90. Oh, wow. That's where I have my take profit already. That's pretty crazy. Did I check that before? How would I know? Wow. That's crazy, dude. Our plan was perfect on that on crude, too, from this pre-market plan. Show you guys. Watch list. Crude has been very range-bound over the past few days. We have a strong 1-hour supply zone around 70.56. I'll look to see if sellers want to step back in to keep us within the range, which is what they're doing. Potential setups: 1, looking for a double break of the 15-minute orb, first break to the upside to a supply for a short entry. Boop. So close, man. That would have been crazy. This would have been that trade. We would have taken it once the 5-minute closed back within range, which gave us the double break, and then we would be able to have target 1 as the second break, which makes it a 2-to-1, 2.5 to 1 on our first target. And then we could sort of let that last one run to that 60 wherever. But 10 to 1, that would have been huge. And it's not even a woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's not even a hindsight thing. This time it's a hindsight thing. But the fact that I saw the trade set up before it happened, that's what we have to do. And guys, that's where I want to get you guys in your trading, right? I want to be able to have you guys be creating your pre-market plans in the morning, looking over zones, looking over levels, doing your own analysis, using Edgeful, using Bookmap, TradingView, whatever tools you use, and succeed with it. And I know you guys could do it. If I could do it, you guys could do it. And that's not to put me down, it's not to put nobody down, but it's a possibility. You just stay consistent to yourself, and you just work hard at it. And don't hold yourself emotionally accountable. Hold yourself systematically accountable. Trading is a system, right? We have to create a system. We have to create rules. We have to create, what's the word? Wow, crudes just keep on going, huh? Consequences. We have to create trading consequences for ourselves. If we know that we're on the verge of blowing an account, then we have to give ourselves a consequence of maybe not trading for a full day. Watch the market for the full day, but don't take any trades. And that's really hard to do. It's easier said than done, but once you can start doing things that are quote-unquote easier said than done, you'll start to see a reflection of that in your trading. You have to step out of your comfort zone to have a strong reaction to make a change in your trading. That's crazy, crude. Just gonna keep on going. Again, I don't take shorts down here though. I don't take them here. I don't take them here. We could have taken them over here, but that's okay. We're waiting for a pullback. We don't like taking shorts. Wow. It happens. Sometimes ES or NQ I'll scalp to the downside if it's got momentum, especially NQ. And what's gold doing? I was gonna say I was hoping gold would reject that broken demand zone again, and it did. It's 21.415. Yeah, that's where you got NQ. 21.415. Ooh. 415? No way. You got that as a target to the downside on NASDAQ today?
Yeah.
415?
Thanks, Mom.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if we break this 90-minute demand zone we have here. This is the bottom of this range over here. So, like, let's see. Try to make it as clear as I can. So we had this range, right? We had our range, our breakout. This is our maybe retest. This is retesting the bottom of the range. Question is, do we want to hold this and continue back higher? Right, so this sort of sets up to give us an idea of how next week's price action is going to be. If we can break below, then yeah, we are at 415, absolutely. Fridays can be notoriously strong to the downside. If we hold it, however, then we can maybe look for more upside price action next week. If we're looking at the daily time frame, we were pretty strong for a few days this week until yesterday slowed down, and then obviously today dropped. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Alright, good, guys. And you know what, too, guys? Another thing, if you could find another way to find patience or find some type of way to catch momentum, and that sort of helps you to gain a few points, you could do that. Just be careful with it. I wouldn't condone it. I wouldn't say just trade it just for the sake of trading it. But like this move right here, even though I'm saying yes, I'd rather wait for a pullback, that doesn't mean a short wouldn't work, right? Because we have to remember on the flip side of that, our setup is working out. And the setup was a break to the upside of the 15-minute opening range into supply, and then a rejection and a move lower. So this is working out. This is playing out. This trade setup is working. So yes, we ideally want to get a way better entry. But if it starts working in your favor, and you'd much rather wait for it to start working in your favor anyways, then sure, try to take a short somewhere, but have a reasonable target. Maybe scale out of a couple contracts on your way lower into some strength, because you do have to be careful, because you don't know if we're going to pull back. That's all I have to say about that. Because my whole thing too is having a very good risk to reward will really keep you in the game. And make sure you know what time frame you guys are looking at too, guys. If you're looking at the 1 minute, expect a bit more of an antsy reaction. Wow. Yo, by the way, NQ does look good to continue. I do agree. Look at this 15 was very strong to the downside. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's clean. Now, here's a hindsight trade for us, right? So, if we were looking at the 15-minute orb on NQ here, that would be these blue levels. We had our break to the downside, right? So, once we started pulling back in, we did have a 5-minute fair value gap right here. So ideally, if we did take a short, anticipating lower prices because we knew, tech stocks, tech sector is a bit weak today, that would have been a possibility for a short position with the target of demand. But again, that's a bit more of a stronger hindsight trade. What do I mean by that? I mean it's something that you could clearly see with hindsight, but it's a little more difficult to pinpoint in real time. But the more you could find those in hindsight and really mark out and talk it through, like I'm saying, we have the 5-minute fair value gap. After we broke the 15-minute orb to the downside, we already broke a demand zone pre-market, so sellers have the strength. And that's like 3 forms of confirmation. That's what I like to teach too in the one-on-one mentorships and the masterclass. It gives you more confidence on your trade, and you're no longer gambling. You're taking a very strong probability trade. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. Make sure to skip ads for y'all. And guys, too, this is gonna sound funny, but a lot of people feel like, oh, I have to be patient in the market, and then they'll go and trade maybe a 1 minute, and then they'll do really well on the 1 minute, and they'll be very curious to, why was I able to trade so well on the 1 minute, even though, I have to be patient and wait for 5 or 15. Well, if you're patient on the 5 and 15 and you find your entry on the 1, that's okay. You could take that scalp, but be more aware of those higher time frames as well. So crude looks like it's finally trying to give us a bit of a pullback. And if we marked this low right here, a bit of a double bottom right there. So I'm going to be patient. I'm going to use our Fibonacci tool to mark the high to this recent low, for our optimal trade entry. And our optimal trade entry lines up right near this fair value gap. This is sell side liquidity. YouTube guys, hit that like. Appreciate y'all. Hope you are all doing well today. Hope you guys all had a great holiday. Discord, you guys too. I'll just call it chat. What's up, chat? Damn, Kyle, I see you, bro. Great trade. Halfway through the gap I mentioned. I shorted 60.67. Done for next week. That's awesome, bro. That is awesome. Don't forget, guys, next week, New Year's Day, I do believe the market is closed. We'll take a quick look at that. New Year's Eve stock market hours. Okay, regular hours, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, closed all day. So next Wednesday, markets are closed. So don't show up Wednesday. I'd like to see if we could come back on crude for a retest right over here, and I'll draw that out so we can get a bit of a better visual. So a little bit of a drop, pull back, drop, right? So that's sort of what I'd be looking for on crude here. YouTube guys, let me know, what are you guys trading today? Did you guys take any trades yet? Are you trading the ES, the NQ, crude, gold, the SPY, QQQ? Are you trading options, stocks, futures? We have that momentum. We might get that 415. That, who mentioned that in YouTube? Phoenix said that. Phoenix, we might get that 415. Ideally, I'd like this up here. Alright, crude struggling, but trying to find some buying, but again, it doesn't. I don't know, we'll see. We'll set an alert. What we could always do, guys, in the market is we could set alerts and wait for it to play. NQ holding that support area that I marked earlier. We're gonna check out the NASDAQ on Bookmap right now. Do we have, what is it? It's 1022. 1022. This is the 30-minute opening range right here. So I always love watching the 30-minute, guys, because the 30-minute, if it gives us a nice basing candle, that could be a huge sign for a reversal versus watching maybe the 5 or even the 15. Look at ES trying to hold this 30-minute demand zone. Key level 60.082. Didn't really have any big signs to take along on ES other than this negative 690. I'm sorry, 392 over here, and this big sell bubble, and we reversed after it. So you would have been able to take 606, 607. Stop loss around 604. That's why I like ES2 a lot, guys. You're able to have a real tight stop loss on it. Took the NQ scalp. It's going higher. Yeah, nice. Yeah, look at this. Where are we going? Where are we going, big fella? Crude. NQ. Block, unlock the truck, stay locked. Look at this buying delta right here. Positive 1,000, positive 1,100, Positive 200, positive 500. Very strong volume delta over here. I've taken some of the drop on NQ down in and out of a couple times. I never like to look a gift horse. That's an interesting one. I never like to look a gift horse in the mouth, even if it means extra commissions. I've never heard that one. Good morning. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, E. Marcel. What's going on, guys? Blackfoot. What's up? What's up? Madcar. Good morning. Good morning. Money sitting on the table. I gotcha. Listen, in the market, there'll always be money sitting on the table. In the market, there will always be the trade that could have been. That's alright. That's why we go for the base hits, and we got to settle for what we can get and not force any trades too. Everything plays together. Being able to take base hits is great, but that doesn't mean anything if your losses are super big, right? Mouse legs getting pretty bad. We have 5 minutes left for the 15-minute to close. Because of that, I'm going to be very patient. 30-minute has 5 minutes to close too, and I don't think it has the strength to move higher from here. Might be able to take a long here on ES with a very tight stop loss, but again, I'm not confident in that. And if I'm not confident in a trade, that usually means I don't have the confirmations or the reasons to execute. Up in the day, see you Monday. Awesome. Sharina, I'm gonna see you soon. Be well. Talk to you soon. Y'all remember, hit that like, that subscribe. Lock, unlock, the trunk stays lock, lock. Market just chilling near this level of support over here on ES. I'd like to see how we react to this. Trying to find some support right here. And try a light long here on ES, but not a fan. There we go. Nope. We'll see. My stop loss is at like 0875. I'm gonna have to move that down a little bit. That's where I wanted to enter. Gave me 10 as an entry, 60-10 as an entry. I'd like to see buyers continue it, but we're probably not going to. Therefore, if we get one more pop, I'm out. But, yeah, no, we're just going to drop. That's alright. We had a killer trades today on NQ. Where is NQ? There's negative 290, negative 300. Okay, if we could flip that, maybe, but... $230 left. We'll wait. Yeah, it's struggling to move lower here, but again, we can't forget it's struggling to move higher too. But buyers do try really hard to make it pop every time they try to step in. I'm just watching this negative delta right here accumulate. Yeah, see that? I don't know, we're gonna see, we're gonna wait. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything too good right here. Still waiting for crude. Negative 316 there now. Somebody's trying to absorb these prices down here, but there goes sellers trying to bring it down lower again. NQ trying to hold. I'm definitely considering a long, but we'll have to see. This looks very bearish. Just gotta wait. 40 seconds left. If we could get to like 60-10, that's where I would want to see a reversal. If we can't, we're not going higher. Ten seconds. 60-10, that's 60-08. It's not 60-10 yet. Nope, didn't get it. Not a fan of that. Crude. We'll maybe wait on crude. Maybe crude will give us that short entry. We do have a new 15-minute fair value gap right here, though. So we're just going to wait. Let's see. And it's like we're in support on ES and NQ, so we don't really have any good short scalp setups here either, in my opinion. So we'll wait on crude. Let's see, ESNQ, trying to make a new low a day on ES right here. Do have a pretty strong level, 6,000 even. It's a pretty strong level of support. We do have a little bit of divergence as well. We'll see. Let's see how we react in this zone. We keep trying to step into it and find buying pressure. So that the lower we go, I'd like to see a reaction, an absorption. I want to see a strong sell bubble, and if we could reverse, that would be great. Not yet. Maybe. Now I want to see the 60-01, but I don't know if we're gonna hold it now. Nah, sellers look pretty strong. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta be patient, guys. Patience is key. Okay, coming into 60-02, 60-02.25. There's that strong sell bubble I was looking for. Now we get back above 60-03, 60-04. I'll look for longs. Some good selling. Just wait. Strong sell bubble. Another strong one. Let's see this break. 6,000 even. There's the break of 6,000 even. There's a whole lot of volatility coming in. Whole lot of volume. Okay. 6,000 even broken. Where do we want to go from here? Do we want to continue this drop? If we get back above 6,000, I'm in. Not yet. Try it there. But I'm not a fan, guys. I don't know. We'll be careful. I am in a long on ES here. Looking for this level of liquidity to help us move higher. Point of control is... Where's point of control? Is point of control like crazy high up right now? Okay, we're gonna get out of 2 contracts on the next little pump up right here. I'm in 3 at the moment. There we go. Close. Oh, that was so close to getting me out of those contracts. I hope it doesn't dump again. It's getting close, though. Here we go. Nope, it's struggling. I mean, that's a good buy bubble right there. It's a good buying volume right there. And we did just sweep a heavy level. I wanted point of control, which is 60-50, which is 50 points away. I don't know if we're going to get 50 points on this. I'm looking for like 4 points on this. I'm looking to get out of some contracts. I really need to pump up to get out of these. There we go. Come on. Alright, out of 2, holding just 1 now. So a lot more comfortable on this. Locked in some good gains. Tight stop loss. No lose. Can now let this one run. If it wants to. It might not want to. Market, you could do whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy. Just like dumps on me. Let's see. Pretty strong level of support here on ES and NQ, but Bears have had the momentum today. 9 minutes left in the 15, which is too much time, in my opinion. I'll probably get out of this last contract. Alright, I'm out of that last con on ES. I scalped that from the short, from the longs, around 6,000. Got out for about 4 points. It was in 3 contracts at first, so it was a nice little $400 to $500 gainer. Again, that was a quick scalp because I was using Bookmap with it, right? So I wasn't looking for a huge risk to reward on that. I was looking for something I could take with some confidence, with some heavier size. With, yeah, I guess a tighter stop loss, so risk to reward was a factor. But it was just using Bookmap as our tool too. Today. Are you still in here, Sharina? Are you still in the YouTube right now? Bonds are up sharp. Glad you're following the NASDAQ. Will enter again, maybe. Yeah, for sure. I think the sell-off is interest rate related. Maybe. Robert, I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing your messages now. I got like 4 monitors over here. So it got lost in the sauce, right? It got lost behind one of my other things. It was behind Discord and my trading view on my other chart. Look at that. This was a heavy level on Bookmap, 6,000 key psych level, and it played out very nicely. All right. Let's see. Did I lose it again? Yeah, YouTube's in the back again. That's okay. Bonds can pull back sharp too. Yup. Let's see. Bonds are up. Let's see. And crude. Again, same thing. We did not get that entry on crude. Well, we did get the entry on crude. We missed the entry on crude. We had the trade set up, was perfect. YouTube guys, check this out. Check this out. Watch list. This was our setup this morning. Crude oil. Crude has been very range bound over the past few days. We have a strong 1 hour supply zone around 70.56, right over here, 70.56, right where we wicked. Potential setups, looking for a double break on the 15-minute orb, first break to the upside to supply for a short entry. Now 15-minute, this is our first 15-minute of the day. This is the 9:30 15-minute. This is our high, this is our low. We got our breakout to the upside for our short entry in supply. I did not take this trade myself, but look at the reaction we ended up getting. We got the 5-minute close back in the range, which would have given us our potential entry. Could have had a few targets on this. First target be this level of liquidity, this floor over here, and then this demand zone down here. Would have been a fantastic risk to reward, but that's okay. The trade plan, the setup was there. Just got to follow our plans in the market. I ended up taking some nice shorts on NQ though, so it is what it is. And then we just took some nice longs on ES. Look at that. Today we scalped NQ shorts, ES longs. Bookmap is a fantastic tool. In my opinion, it's a lot stronger of a tool to use on something like ES, gold, or even oil versus something like NASDAQ. NASDAQ's very high volatility. It's got a very high ATR. It's around 21,500 right now, which is huge. It does give us some strong levels of interest. We see right here 21,500 is very strong. Point of control. It does give us still the volume breakdown. It's just a little more choppy on the actual heat map versus something like ES that might have some more passive orders sitting to the upside or downside. And that's sort of what we look for on Bookmap to help us find those passive orders of support and resistance. Because like we see right over here, we use that to our advantage. We took longs once we got back above, and we got out for like 4 or 5 points. Little 2-point stop loss, 4 or 5 point take profit, 3-to-1 risk to reward. I'm gonna delete. I had some limit orders on crude oil. I was gonna try to take short this 5-minute fair value gap and target demand. I'll keep my alert there, so I'll check my phone if I do get that, and I'll see how we react. But for now, I'm going to delete the limit orders. Market's moving too slow. It's already almost 11:15. NASDAQ trying to come out of demand. ES trying to come out of demand. Look at that, man. This entry on those longs was crazy. Very nice. Very nice. Huge. That would have been wild. That's okay. That would have brought our risk to reward from like a 3-to-1 to like a 8-to-1. Easy. So we were in around 602. We got our stop loss at the recent low. Where'd my entry? Entry over here. Yeah, again, just a really tight entry on that. Tight stop loss. You go for Friday. Yo, these trade plans this week, guys, have been fantastic. ES, we had a trade plan. Show you guys. ES trade plan watch list. Check this out. ES SPY double break on the 15-minute orb. Look for entry support. I want first break to the downside. Look for an entry at support or once we close back within the orb. Right, this was our chart. This was my drawing. I want to see if we could sweep maybe some lows or something. And I think I ended up posting it in Edgeful. It's a bit easier to find. Oh, yep, here we go. Look at this. It gave us the break to the downside. It made our 15-minute orb the purple levels. At our break to the downside, broke a level of liquidity, and then it reversed back higher and went right to our gap fill target. Another great trade plan. Really good stuff. And that's what it's about, guys. We have to have a plan in the market before we enter the market ourselves. So that way we're not sort of waiting and waiting and waiting or trying to force a trade. We're being patient and we're letting the market do its thing. VIX came off of a key level. I had a key level right there, 1845. Look how perfectly it rejected 1845 on the VIX. Always important to have key levels on every chart you guys use. Damn, yes. Does it want point of control? Yo, 6037 over here. Very strong on the ES. 6037. Would bring us all the way back up there. Don't forget, guys, my futures, what's it called? My futures, my futures beginner masterclass. Sorry, if I'm charting, if I'm trading, I'm in trade mode. I can't think outside of it. But my futures masterclass, you use code HOLIDAY for 25% off. You could also use discount code XMAS, XMAS, for 50% off. That discount ends very soon, probably in a few days. That will be an 8-week program teaching you guys how to use tools like Bookmap, how to find entries, how to chart, how to find supply and demand, different tools you could use, different prop firms you might be interested in, some pros and cons of different prop firms. I'm going to be covering everything. Sort of why I called it a masterclass, because I feel like it's going to help get you guys on board and help get you guys rolling. There will be no Benzinga show next week either because the markets are closed Wednesday, just an FYI. Morning, exhausted trader. Greg, Habibi, what's going on, guys? How are you doing today? Any trades today? Nice, we got Signet going live today at 2 p.m. Eastern too. He's going to talk some swing trades, swing trade talk into New Year. Very cool. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit subscribe. Go live Monday and Friday here on the Bullish Bears YouTube. Let's get our book map back up. Yeah, I'm thinking buyers want to continue, but we'll wait. Look at that heavy level right there of absorption. I'm doing good, Habibi. How you doing? I hope everybody here had a good day. Had a good day off yesterday. Good holiday. Hope you all have a good new year as well. I know YouTube, my thing's like all glitchy because I don't have the right background. Good, man. I'm glad. Good. How's your trading going? You take any trades today? Madcar, you too. And E. Marcel, you too. What's going on, guys? Any trades today?
No trades for me, man. I got kids in the background just telling me that they're hungry, eating snacks right now.
That's awesome. There we go. I would consider longs here. 2-point stop loss, 3-point stop loss. See if we want to continue out of demand. You guys know me though personally. I'd rather wait maybe for an hourly to close. But it does look good. This buying looks good. Good buying pressure, good buying volume. VIX is dropping lower. Possible entry right there on that little dip. Always look for those dip entries, even if it's a couple ticks. Gives you a better entry. Better risk to reward. Damn, Crude, that's crazy. Crude really said, yeah, I'll give that to you. But you're not going to see it. That would have been Crude. We'll be more realistic. That would have been Crude. Even still, guys. I mean, this is our opening range right here. Our breakout. fake out, back in range, closed back within range on the 5-minute. Now, if I'm looking at the 15-minute opening range break, I'm watching the 5-minute close and the 15-minute close. Now, if I get a breakout to the upside on the 5-minute on the opening range 15-minute, and we start to reverse back, and it's a clear rejection, then I might be able to take that short if I have good anticipation that we're going to continue lower or at least go for a double break. So if we had a double break 3 of the past 5 trading days, which we could use that on Edgeful, the what's in play. See, it is giving me gold. I tricked it. But, so the opening range break, right? We have a double break 3 of the past 5 trading days. So we could look for that. Oh, this is gold, though. We'll look for crude. Crude had streak, double breaks 2 of the past 5. So it's not too much in my favor. However, 2 of the past 5 are also breakdowns. So this tells me that at least we're looking more bearish right now. So that's sort of how I would use it. So really cool stuff. Love Edgeful, awesome platform. Definitely got to get back to them though on when they update their stats and such, because I do my pre-market prep in the morning around 8:30. I can't tell if it's updated by then. Damn, ES, that's crazy. I feel like I was going to make a video on something this weekend. What was I going to make a video on? Did I write it down anywhere? Oh, you know what? I was going to make a video on the footprint chart. Let's take a look at the footprint chart too while we're at it. That negative 927. Reversal after, right? That's sort of, this is where I got longs. Look at those negatives failed to bring us lower. And look how strong the positives were every time we came out of this demand zone. Positive 1.3 thousand, 1.3 thousand. Very strong. Look at this. Might continue here.
Do you have a video on how to use the footprint chart?
Not yet. Not yet. I will. My issue with the footprint chart, though, is to make a video of it, I don't think I could do the replay mode. Yeah, replay bar isn't available for this chart type. So, it's going to be a little tough to use it, because I can't use the replay, so I'm going to have to probably record it when the market is open, and just go over some examples.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yep, there's that continuation. I said, look at the buying. That's funny. That's awesome. That's really cool. And this is just the delta on the volume profile, volume footprint. If we go to buy and sell, it would show us the bid and the ask, or buy and sell. But I like delta. Good buying pressure. Look at that, guys. Yo, that long entry was crazy clean down here. Let's see. So crude, potentially coming back to that entry point, the fair value gap, and keep an eye on that. Did we take out previous day high or low? We did not. Might be an inside day on crude. If we broke previous day low on crude, this would be an A+ short setup, that 5-minute fair value gap when we retest it. But because we haven't broken previous day low, that automatically decreases the probabilities of a trend trade working out. And again, just sort of things I like to teach and mention. Just watching today, Habibi, I got you. What about you, AV, Anthony? Concentrator? Love that, man. You guys take any trades today? Wow, look at that. And the issue too, though, with the volume footprint chart on TradingView is it is going to be a little laggy. Right, let's see. That's some good buying pressure right there. It's funny, I'd consider trying to scalp this along because the momentum looks good. But I had my entry. I got out, so it is what it is. VIX is pushing lower. Weighted index trying to push higher. Crude also trying to get to that zone. There we go, ES. On Bookmap at least is trying to push higher. 1054. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely interested on how crude's gonna react up here. This is also point of control now. Okay, yeah, ES looks pretty good. Crude looks pretty good. The 1 hour closes. Wow. The 1 hour is gonna close on crude. Look at that big ass wick on crude's 1 hour. ES, take a look at ES. Support resistance, support resistance. Definitely looking better for the buys on ES right now. Could also look at the hourly on ES and NQ. Nice long lower wick. 15 minute, 30 minute, 45, 90. Just want to know what my time frames are doing. 2 hour. How'd the 4 hour look? 4 hours got 3 hours left. Yawn. Lame. And the 4 hour, this one before it, which closed at 10 o'clock, suggested bearish. Alright guys, let's see. If you guys got any questions, let me know. YouTube, don't forget, hit that like button. I do appreciate all the support. Go live again Monday morning as well. Monday and Friday here on the Bullish Bears YouTube. Go live to go trade some futures, get some tools, bookmap, edgeful, all this type of fun stuff. Discord, I hope you guys have a great weekend as well. You guys take care. Happy trading. Don't overtrade. And I'll see y'all soon. Alright, take care.